Hi class. Today I want to work from chapter 13, problem SE5. And as you know, for the first time, we've moved into working with corporations. And so what we need to do is their equity is different. It's a different idea than how we've treated owner equity up until this point in time. So this problem is going to deals with a company issuing stock, and we're going to learn to make those journal entries. Okay, so Sigma Company is authorized to issue 100,000 shares of common stock. Now remember, authorized, they don't have to issue all of them. They just want to get a whole lot of them authorized so that they don't have to redo their paperwork with the state every time they want to change things. Okay, the company sold 5,000 shares at $12 per share. Prepare the journal entry to record the sale of the stock for cash under each of the following independent alternatives. 1, what if the par value is 5? Now let's review real quickly again what par value is. Par value is just an arbitrary made-up number that you have to come up with to file your paperwork with the state to become a corporation. It absolutely has no relationship to the value of the firm. Okay? So see, they put $5 par when they filed their paperwork, but their company apparently is already worth $12 a share to somebody. Okay? So what we do? Well, for one thing, they're going to pay us for this stock. So always start with the cash. Always start with the cash, okay? So we're going to debit cash. What are we going to debit it for? Well, we've sold 5,000 shares at $12 a share. Okay, so that should be what, $60,000? Always start with the cash because you know that you have to make an entry that's going to work out to cash. All right, in the common stock account, we only use par value. That's one of the reasons we have a par value. We can look at the common stock account. We know how many shares have been issued. Okay, so credit the common stock account. Okay, for 5,000 times the $5 par. So credit for 25,000. Now, how do we make this entry balance? Well, anything we get for our stock above the par value is called additional paid in capital. Okay, additional paid in capital. Okay, PIC. We're gonna write that a lot this chapter. So paid in capital. Okay, 60,000 minus 25,000. That leaves us with 35,000 that needs to go into the additional paid in capital account. Okay, so that's for number 1. All right, number 2 said, what if the stock had no par value but has a stated value of $1 a share? Okay, so some states don't require a par value, but you have to have a stated value just to deal with the accounting and the financial reporting. Okay, so in this situation, same thing. We still sell it. We're still selling it for $12 a share. So we're still going to get 60 grand for these 5,000 shares, okay? And then in the common stock account, we are going to put in 5,000 times $1. Okay, $1 a share. So only 5,000 is going into the common stock account. And then you got to make this balance. So the additional paid in capital is 55,000. Okay? All right, that concludes problem SE5.